You started the timer. Oh my God. We have to actually
I went
commit
and
to this.
started. We're live here in my bedroom in Manu's
Do you
garage.
do you, do you remember who's the last who did the who
Oh,
did what the last time?
I was speaker
I
one.
know.
I was speaker
Okay,
one.
so I'll be speaker one. This is Pinball Minority Report. I'm Manu.
And I'm Erika.
And we're two crazy people who like to talk about pinball. I've totally shortened it now, okay?
You said your name first, so I was like, oh, okay.
You love how professional you are. Erika, what are we talking about today on today's show?
Today, we're going to talk about, God, there's so much stuff happening, guys. We're not trying to be a pinball news channel, I swear, but it's just too fun to talk about what's happening right now because, I mean, we're both affected by some of the news that recently happened. We're going to talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl and Ender's Game and Bon Jovi. And I also went to San Diego Comic Con, so I'd like to touch up a little bit on that and, a little bit about the pinball community. Anyways, yeah.
New achievement! You're listening to Pinball Minority Report. Reward? We'll start our first topic.
Rewards? You get a gold listener box!
Gold listener box. How crazy is... Okay, so everybody already knows. Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Mhm.
Multimorphic.
Yep.
Ender's Game. Multimorphic. Bon Jovi. Barrels of Fun.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. Let me think. So, Erika, I got to go to Multimorphic.
Yeah, you did.
And
you didn't get to tell me about it. Just letting you guys know.
couldn't.
I didn't know what Manu got to see. He had kept it secret from me, and I'm glad he likes his NDAs, but gosh dang it, I was so excited.
I actually, you know what happened was the NDA had passed, the game was announced, and Erika called me up and wanted to talk about it, and I still wouldn't talk about it. And I said, oh, wait. Oh, they announced that we can talk. You're like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, man. I was like, I waited. It was like Christmas. I was like, what's in the box?
I think my only take on it is like, okay, so I go out to Austin. I was actually hanging with a good buddy of mine and Jordan, a good buddy of mine and Jordan. So if Jordan listens to this podcast now, he's going to get mad at me because I have a good buddy and Jordan. They're both my buddies. Jordan from Fliptronic and Rebecca. Well, no, that was the reason why I was there, because I was Jordan's +1 kind of. But then I kind of wormed my way in, right? But then Jerry and those guys are like, oh, well, we know Manu. Yeah, okay. We know he can sign an NDA too and he can be chill.
I'm just Manu.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I like showing a little leg.
That's not the kind of channel we're running here, folks.
No. So we go down, me and Fliptronic. I bumped into Jamie, Mr. JBS.
Mr. JBS, Jamie Burchell.
Mr. JBS, okay. Yeah. They brought us into the, showroom area. I've been to their factory before. Showroom area. Big thing underneath a dark, whatever, like a Duvetine cover. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the new game. Dungeon Crawler Carl. And we're like, yes, this is amazing. And the oh my God. And the mech is insane. The big circular mech. I'll send Erika all the pictures that I took. Because there was only a couple of people who were able to take videos or pictures. I was able to take videos, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do anything with it. And you'll see all that on the JBS show. I just took some pictures, and then I was like, Jerry, I'm not going to do anything. He's like, all right, that's fine.
So we'll have exclusive photos showing somewhere. I'll put it in.
Some photos from my phone.
I
was really like
exclusively on this channel.
It was a total waste to do, but I did it because I looked important while I was doing it. Everybody got into it, and Erika, when you hear, Jeff Hayes, you lose your mind.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. When you hear Princess Donut say anything, you're like, oh my God, this is the greatest game ever, regardless of what happens on the playfield. but here's what's cool. Jerry then turns to his right and goes, "Oh, by the way, we're not done." And I go, "Wait, are you Steve Jobbing us right now?" He pulls another curtain down, and there's Ender's Game. And we all go, "Whoa, what?" And but what's funny is it was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Like that curtain was there the whole time. No one paid attention to this curtain that's here. We all walk over, and we're looking at it, and it looks so different. Now, we all know that DCC has the Stumbler mods.
Mhm.
So the company Stumbler got joined forces with Multimorphic, and they are making all the beautiful stuff on DCC. Ender's Game is more like the skeleton of the mech, but it's gorgeous. We didn't know they were the same mechs. I honestly tell you, we were like, wait, there's small, there are differences, right?
They both have a circle.
You could see the big circle, right? And you're like, okay, but even the circle, you're kind of going, are these the same? They're like, trust us, they're the same mechs. Okay, we'll take your word for it, because they look so different, and then they play so different. It's not even funny. Now, it's not really fair because the Ender's Game team has one book to do.
Oh yeah.
And had like a head start. Like they were way into development. So they were like 80% through their code when we saw it. The DCC team is probably maybe 15% through the code. They have 7 books to do. So they're going to do through book 7. They had book 1 mostly done, I guess. There was, Erika, there was things like you take a shot and it wouldn't make a sound, right?
Yeah.
And there's pinball stuff that wasn't happening, but you could see stuff happening, and so everybody was like so smitten with the license. Didn't matter. But Ender's Game, it hits the lights. I was the first thing I thought was like, I know I'm geeking out. I'm geeking out about Ender's Game right now. I'm seeing it in my head.
You can borrow it when you want to play it. You just let me know.
Okay. I'm seeing it in my head right now. You hit a thing and it goes, and the music. I think who was Glenn, right?
Glenn. Our guy Glenn. Well, he didn't just
Glenn Watcher,
music, but he did the call outs and was like the sound designer. So.
And the sound design is insane on that.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
And then the mech was doing things different than the DCC
one.
mech.
Oh.
And so what I think is going on is I think they had such a head start on all the new toys that they have in front of them that now the idea is that neither team is really talking to each other, but that's not really true. Mm-hmm. They're actually developing on their own path. Like Ender's Game is a very different book than DCC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yes, they're different. You don't exactly have a child. I mean, that would be really wild, as if at the end of Dungeon Crawler Carl, it was all a child that was playing a game, right? So spoilers.
Yeah, that would be great.
If you don't know what Ender's Game is about, it's a lot of people die.
I'm sorry, you really can't spoil something that's like 40 years old. Spoiler: Rosebud is a sled. Sorry.
Oh, Rosebud.
But I'm pretty sure those teams are kind of like, what? So what'd you do with them? Yeah, we made it do this. Oh yeah, all right. Go back, do something cooler. Oh, what'd you do with it? Oh, we made it do that plus this. You're like, oh.
Yep.
Oh.
So we're gonna just get even better code for both games because they're both gonna be like, oh, okay, oh, yeah, you think you can? Bam! Just like putting that spin on that twist.
I'm willing.
On that circle.
I'm willing to bet, like Erika, I'm willing to bet you can't go wrong with either one. Mm-hmm. Like, it really comes down to theme.
Yeah.
So, I guess we made it kind of. If we didn't make it vocal already, we're making it vocal now. I I got a deposit on DCC and you have a deposit on Enders because we're P3 buddies and we like to
swap and share.
Throw things at each other that are very heavy and hard and can break.
Yeah.
What's your take on those?
Well, yeah, I went and called you after I finished watching the trailers, and I was like, Manu, tell me everything. I know you got to do this. And after talking to you, you were just like, they play so different, Erika. Like,
they do.
And that convinced me that I should buy the other module to have that experience as well, because I do recognize P3 it's not a very popular pinball machine on location. But it is in plenty of homes, and I recognize that it is more of like a home game. I would say that too, but who knows, now with Dungeon Crawler Carl being a license, I think more operators will take the time to like learn how to operate a P3. That's, I guess, how I feel, because yeah, but you're more of an operator. All I know is that when mine breaks, I'm like, Manu, you wanna get some Thai food and come help me fix my game?
Yes and yes. I'm willing to bet though, Erika, from some information I've been getting around, some people that I kind of know. I'm gonna go out on a limb to say this, but Multimorphic is not the only very home-based manufacturer out there. I would say Stern is an incredibly home-based and operator-based, route-based pinball framework, whatever, right? Stern has seen a lot of arcades and will continue to see a lot of arcades because, just face it, they are huge. They have the pedigree. They have the roster of talent. They have been proven. Yeah. And they just knock them out.
Yeah. They have that street cred.
They got that street cred.
Stern be walking up like, yo, what up, Holmes?
Right, that's Gomez. That's George Gomez.
George Gomez.
So, I would say pretty much all the other manufacturers are probably more home based than route based.
Yeah.
All right, come at me, but that's all I got to say about that.
I mean,
but anyway,
yeah, there's a whole conversation about that's for another podcast. If you guys want to hear us talk about it, I'd love a chance to talk about the arcade pinball life and the home pinball life, because yeah, there's a lot to be said there about homes and arcades and what's happening to arcades. So go support your local arcade, by the way, after I've said all that. But yeah, no, I mean, I do. Yeah, that is true too. Both can be in the same universe.
I don't have numbers, but from what I'm seeing is that's what I'm saying. So so saying Multimorphic is a home-based place, home-based kind of pin. Yeah, pretty much all of them are, except for Stern.
Yeah, because like, how many of certain games can you go play on location and find them? Well, we can find out from our sponsor if we check out. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have a sponsor, but you can find out from Pinball Map. That tells you a bunch of stats.
Wow, you got me excited for a second. I was like, oh wow.
It'll be another episode because I don't have it with me. We were potentially going to shoot this episode live together because Manu was going to come to my house and we were going to do some stuff with my P3, but schedules changed. Manu, you got sick. I'm just going to let it.
I got sick.
You got sick, and I was like,
I got wrecked.
No, thank you.
I'm in the garage right now because I got my whole house sick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just in the garage because it's more convenient right now. They put him in the doghouse. They put me down here. I'm living in the murder garage.
In the murder garage. No, well, we didn't get a chance to meet, but we do get to be. I did sign us up to be cookie dough ambassadors.
Oh, that's right. The cookie dough, yeah. Okay.
And I was gonna wait to try it with you, but I got so tempted. It's cookie dough. How could I
You
not?
tried it?
I just one of the flavors. There's 5 flavors. And I was like, nope, not gonna lie. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be any good. It's probably just my algorithm just feeding me this cookie thing. But man, I was just like, damn, this is good cookie dough.
I probably couldn't taste it anyway, so it's all right.
Are you allergic to
I was
coconut?
so sick. No.
Okay, perfect. We can eat it. All right. So, anyways, what were we talking about?
We were talking about DCC. Your reaction to DCC and Enders.
Oh, god damn. I might have to cut out a whole section then. Well, anyways, yeah, Manu, basically after my call with you, I was like, okay, I'm going to get Ender's Game. I really don't know much about Ender's Game, but I like the idea that we both have this module that we get to like back and forth get to play, and I have one other one other P3 friend that might want to try it too. That is kind of local. I don't know exactly how local to me, but it's maybe like within an hour or two. But they they got a P3 as well because they bought Portal. So that was very exciting.
That's cool.
But yeah, I'm excited because you made me excited, man. And I was like, okay, if Manu's getting Dungeon Crawler Carl, because I personally also would have actually bought Dungeon Crawler Carl had you not bought it. Because yeah, as you know, I'm back to freelancing and making pinball purchases right now. It's a hitter. It's something that I'm like, should I make this financial decision? But I'm okay. I'm chilling, and I could do it because it's the P3 module. It's definitely not as much as like buying a whole brand new pinball machine. I cannot drop 12 grand on something right now. That is not the place that I live. I don't have that life right now. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
But yeah. Bon Jovi.
There was another game. Okay, so all right, here's where we can easily find out how many people in the industry actually listen to this podcast. Because I'm gonna throw some shade right now, and it's not about Bon Jovi.
Throw it at me.
Wait.
If you're gonna throw some shade, I gotta wear some shades. What are you saying?
Okay, so Multimorphic announces that they're gonna make an announcement about, which was weird. They announced an announcement about a game that was on the 27th of this month, which was last month, which was July. And then they make an announcement that, oh, by the way, on the 27th, we're going to announce 2 games.
Yeah.
And then they make the announcement on the 27th. And then on the 28th, Barrels of Fun makes an announcement about Bon Jovi.
I mean, I don't think they plan these things like that, Manu.
Oh, I think they plan those things. So we'll be good cop, bad cop right now, but I just thought it was a little shady for Barrels to immediately announce a day after. Like, y'all couldn't wait till the next Monday?
But Manu, did you know that the day after American Pinball revealed 100 units of the Galactic Tank Force, I think everybody was gearing up for Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
You know what? I forgot that happened. Okay, you know what? Okay, good for you, American, to drop kick Barrels for drop kicking Multimorphic.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta get together.
I think there's something there that is, I think pinball launches at pinball shows are the best because you get to like see the game from people, and I don't know, I like that method. I think that at TPF when Yukon Yeti was there, like they announced and then they were at a show where people could physically play. I think that gives like the biggest impact for a new game being released. I personally like that launch. And knowing Barrels from like their past launches, they're pretty they're they're like locked up, very tight, like they don't say anything about what's to come. I have a Bon Jovi reaction video that I meant to finish editing, but
Yeah, you
I
need to finish that because I need to see that.
I need to finish it. But I felt like it was hard to find all of the things. Like as a pinball person, I was like searching around. I'm like, okay, where do I go for more Bon Jovi information, right? And then like
Hmm.
Multimorphic kind of like put out a schedule, right? They're like, we're gonna stream it this day, we're gonna do it this day, and it didn't. I didn't feel like I had to. I don't know. That's. I'm not trying to put shade at either. I just felt like I was searching for information that was like tough to find. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I just think that that's what some of these companies. So that's my cop. I don't know. I'm not a cop, Manu. I don't. But like my thoughts are that all these companies were like, okay, this big pinball show or this show that involves pinball is coming up. Let's release there, right? Because the only thing is that Multimorphic actually didn't show up to Southern Fried. They went to Gen Con. So, and I recognize some people I saw were pretty upset about that because they're like, you're a pinball company, you should go to a show to show pinball to the pinball people. However, I do think that that was a smart move from them because Gen Con
You know
people in
what?
pinball already know that Dungeon Crawler
Yeah.
Carl is
You
released. But
guys, you got to go where the audience is.
yeah.
Gen Con, by the way, Matt Dinneman was there and Jeff Hayes and the D&D game that
They-
dropped that
They
day.
probably had priority on like the game showing up at the event they were at. Just saying.
They Multimorphic was part of the DCC brand.
Mhm.
You are not going to say no to that. You're going to be like, yeah, we want the pinball game, the card game, the art, the artists, the actual creator, and you want all of it in one group.
You want them to be able to take pictures with
So
it?
don't.
Ooh, pretty great.
Those same people would throw shade at us for going to Fanime and bringing Pokemon, and I'm like, that was fun. We did that so that people who don't know pinball can see pinball. So shut up.
You guys are making Manu angry.
You're making me angry.
Hey, Manu, we
Okay.
talked about this. Your cholesterol, though.
I know. Oh my god. So I'm gonna spin this on Bon Jovi though. So here's the trick. Okay, so anyway, I thought that was a little weird that they announced the day after. Whatever. So they announced Bon Jovi. Everybody got mad. And I'm like, what?
Why?
Why y'all so angry that you got another opportunity to play a game that looks actually amazing? My one complaint about Barrels of Fun's marketing for Bon Jovi was that they actually let that affect them. I think every bit of marketing I saw from Barrels at that point had some apology to the Pinside community. Oh, we know you guys didn't expect that this was going to be the game, but this is the game. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't even engage these trolls. You never will see a Stern marketing video go, hey, I know you guys didn't want to see Rush on Pinside, but here's Rush. No, guys, never, ever, 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 not even in jest, say anything about those trolls who are trying to say, I didn't want this game. Don't even say, I know you didn't expect it. Like, I don't, Erika, I got frustrated because that's a reminder to me. If I look at that trailer video 10 years from now and I hear them say, I know you didn't expect this, I'm going to remember, oh, that's right, people didn't expect it. But it's the greatest game in the world, right? Like, I'm looking at the team that's doing Bon Jovi. They could do Poo Poo Doo Doo, the game.
Oh my god.
Barrels of Fun announces Poo Poo Doo Doo with Carl D'Angelo helping out, Jeff Dodson helping out, everybody. What's his name? Luke
Johnny Crab.
helping. Johnny Crab, Luke All those guys helping out on it. And I'd be like, next time I find me a poo-poo doo-doo, I'm flipping that because poo-poo doo-doo is going to rock with that roster of people.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like Bon Jovi. How could you do Bon Jovi?
You know,
I don't get it, Erika.
I think I don't get it either. I mean, I know Bon Jovi songs. I sing them at karaoke sometimes. Like they're classic. Like Living on a Prayer, Wanted Dead or Alive, right? Like there's so many known songs. It's interesting because it feels like yeah. I feel like I have a lot of spicy potential takes on this. But it's like I think maybe from what I see, my thoughts are people are just tired of music pins. Like they're tired of these like dad rock. I'm just gonna say dad rock pins. I I don't see. I don't know. Like I don't. I for me this game wasn't like whoa Bon Jovi. I'm gonna get that right now. I need it in my collection. Like that's not. I'm not. But I'm not the audience. Again, like I don't have the funds. I'm gonna go to the places to go play it, but I don't have the means to like buy this for my home or to buy this for my location or whatever, right? Like that's not where I'm at right now. So I know I'm not like their target audience of people. And I know that they want I'm signed up, so I'm on the Barrels Reserve. Manu, I'm signed up in the Barrels Reserve because I want to go on a pinball cruise next year. So find me on that boat. Um, but they sent out an email being like, "Hey, Barrels Reserve people, like we're getting close or we've hit the 7 days or something. And if you want to put in your order before we hit um, the sold out, let us know, sort of thing." I really only skimmed that email, but I did see that they did give something to the people for that. I think that Bon Jovi fans are going to want it.
I don't think they. I don't think this is a mistake. I don't think they made a bad deal. You could pick up for me. Okay, so personally, for me, it's not for me.
Mhm.
It's not for me because if you ask me, there's like 20 other musical artists ahead of Bon Jovi that I would choose, but I'm not part of that demographic, like literally at all.
Yeah.
Right? I love. I've heard some of their songs
Yeah.
through Rock Band
Mhm.
because I played them in a rock
Yeah.
band, or I've watched videos, right?
Yeah.
Um, but the thing about music pins that people get, I think I figured out why people get um, very like crazy about a music pin. They either love it or hate it, and it's because music pins. This music, like Foo Fighters or Guns N' Roses or Bon Jovi or whatever, right? These songs are etched in your kind of livelihood. And these songs also demand your attention. They demand your emotion,
Mhm.
right? These are not background music songs. So if you're playing a typical pinball machine, you'll get background music songs. You'll get songs composed specifically not to really distract you
Yeah.
from the call outs and the sound effects and the game. It's just to support the game. Whereas if you have a Foo Fighters or if you have whatever, and you have these bands didn't write their music to be a background thing. They wrote their music to command your attention. They wrote that first verse to get you. Then they wrote that chorus to hook you. They wrote that bridge to so when you're playing a pinball machine and you don't like the band, you can't really. It's hard to tune it out,
Yeah.
right? Like no one's
But
ever said. Go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna say they've made a mode. Jeff actually like I loved Jeff's video. If you haven't watched Dirty Pool's video yet on Bon Jovi, it like was super great. It was super I thought it was actually better than the trailer because I got more information. But that's just me as a pinball person, like wanting more. But he said something about the audio package on this one, how you could change it, where you could hear just the call outs or certain songs or I don't know, like there
I
was
mean,
some sort of setting he said for this one. At least
yeah,
for this Bon
but
Jovi.
you could do that on anyone. Like on a Stern, you could attenuate the the music and just play with the sound effects. My point is just towards the passion of, I don't want this pen, right?
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
probably because you have to either love that band so much you want to just listen to their music over and over and over and over again, or you're forced to attenuate their songs out, or just don't buy it and say, you could have picked anybody else.
Yeah.
And da 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 da. I was gonna say, you never hear someone say, I played Cactus Canyon and I can't stand the background music on Cactus Canyon anymore. They don't say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not speaking towards Bon Jovi specifically. I'm just speaking towards music pins where people kind of get passionate or they hate them because, as much as I love the Beatles, I can only play their game but so much before I get tired of, isn't it a hard day's night? Because I'm not like a huge Beatles fan.
Yeah.
If you're a huge, but on the flip side, Weird Al, I could play all day. I never get tired of any of Weird Al's music ever. Even that really long one, I forget what it's called. But
yeah, he's got some good songs. I mean, I feel that I feel like it could kind of count as my first official music pin. Maybe it counts as my second because I do own a sing-along pinball machine, which you could maybe say
sing along.
Like a music
sing along, it works.
Is sing along a music pin, everybody? I don't know.
Right into the comments.
Let me know in the comments below. But Weird Al is like my first, like, an artist that pin, like, and it's very fitting. I do really enjoy Weird Al. We went and saw him together in concert.
Yes,
I was like,
That's
Manu, Weird Al's coming to town. Are you coming or what? Like, get in the car, loser. We're going places.
And then I paid a little more and I got closer and I was like,
did.
You losers, I'll see you afterwards.
Next to me. You were like, Erika, I need it. So we saw it at like the shoreline, which is like grass seating. And so Manu's like,
I was like, bye.
I'm not gonna sit on the floor. I was like, you don't want to sit in the grass outside.
Nope.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your seat and the concert was great. But yeah, I guess I can see like music pins getting. Oh, I love Elton John though. But I'm also a huge fan of Elton John, so that's like another reason. You listen to it all day, and everybody just feels so strongly about themes. It's so funny. I like reading some of the comments sometimes, like, oh, they missed with this one. They should have done this, or this. That would have sold so many. And I'm like, I don't even know what half those things you listed are. So how does everybody wants some pinball machine made for their favorite thing?
Erika, how does Elton John get a pass, but not Bon Jovi? Really, answer me. How does Elton John get a pass, but not Bon Jovi?
Elton John's and in movies and stuff, though. Like they made a movie about him. Does Bon Jovi have a movie?
Was it because of? Wait, but was it because of Steve Ritchie?
Oh,
because Steve Ritchie's behind it. Maybe, right?
I
right? A lot of people go, I don't care about Elton John's music, but man, that game shoots great. So give Bon Jovi a freaking chance.
Yeah. Take a shot
through
the heart.
Don't buy it.
God.
Take a shot through the heart, and it might not be too late, you know. Or you won't be to blame. I don't know the fucking lyrics.
The game just wants to be wanted. Dead or alive. That's a good song. Is the game living on a prayer, guys? We will find out.
Is it? Tell us in the comments. Is it living on a prayer?
I mean, I think, music pins are hit and miss. For me, like you and me were saying, it's not really for us. But I am happy.
This particular one isn't for me.
Get what they want, though. Mm-hmm. Like when they get... because this could go back to Dungeon Crawler Carl. There was a lot of people that were really upset to hear. Or at least... I don't know if it's a lot of people, but there are comments, right? And I think that I let some of them get to my head where I'm like, the squeaky
wheel gets the most oil.
The oil,
right?
The grease, the whatever. I need to look away sometimes. But...
Actually, a good friend, a pretty good friend of mine. I hope he's still my friend after this. We were in a chat and they kept asking me, hey, do you know who's doing DCC. I hope it's Barrels. I go, I don't know. I knew, but I was like, I don't know. You know what? Why would you think Barrels would be better than Multimorphic? And I'm like, because Barrels just does it better. I don't really want to buy a Multimorphic P3. I don't want to buy a P3.
Yeah.
All right. I was like, okay. And then when it came out, it was DCC. It was Multimorphic. You know, I guess it was maybe I'll buy a P3, but it was more like, I really wish Barrels had done it. I really wish Barrels had done it. And I'm like, I don't understand why. They could both screw it up. They could both do great. I don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, I think I think when it comes down to, yeah, I don't know. It comes down to like trust and name or whatever, or how the vibes. Everyone talks about the vibes of P3 and like, oh, the flippers feel weird. And like, I don't know. I like it. I like that it's different. I like that I get this like extra game to play because like, yeah, at my place, I don't have my P3 here anymore. I've moved it back to my parents, but like where I'm now, I only have space for one pinball machine, and so that was amazing to have here because I'm not like swapping a big game each time. I just pick up like a little box and I just put it back in. I mean, and not just pick up a little, it's kind of heavy. I'm not gonna lie. I got stuck in my machine and I thought I was gonna die. I was wearing like a open T-shirt and the shirt got
shirt got tucked in, right?
Yeah. Thing, and I'm putting the module in, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
So that's the last time you're gonna do that. I've done that 5 times already.
Took off the layer the next time.
But it's like all these arguments about, you know, I wish it was somebody else that did that, and I'm like, I don't know, why did you? Maybe these are the guys to do it. I know one thing. Wesley, who is the game designer, like lead game designer on Dungeon Crawler Carl, Wesley knows more about Dungeon Crawler Carl. He knew more than anyone in that room. There was like 30 people in that room. Yeah. I was like, all right, please stop talking because I've only read through book 2 so far and you're going to spoil it. And you know a lot about this license. Yeah. No one else was like as appropriate for that license than awesome. That dude. Like,
yeah. And I did hear that they're going to do, from what I've been reading, they're on book 7 right now, but when the book finishes, it seems like they will add more to the game when the book finishes, is what it seems like, that more chapters are to come.
They're committed to go through book 7. They're committed to go through book 7. I doubt if they're on book 7 right now, but they're committed to go through book 7. And then they have because Matt Dinneman, from what I hear, Matt Dinneman was like, just give me a pinball machine when you're done, and I'm happy. Yeah. And they were like, oh, okay, Matt, that's not how it works. Yeah. He's like, you guys knock it out. Yeah, you want Jeff? Hey, Jeff, they want you to do call outs for this. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, he'll do it. I mean, you've got that. You've got Bon Jovi going to Barrels and saying, hey, you know, in our rider, we want like 5 pinball machines in our green room before we do a show. Where's my pinball machine? I need a pinball machine. You guys got to hook us up. And they were like, and you couldn't have asked a better group. You couldn't have asked a better group of talented mofos.
And like those kind of opportunities for bands too. Like, I think good for you, David. Congratulations that your company had such a big impact or felt so trusted by that team. I do recognize some other companies have expressed that they get approached by different bands before. I'm just gonna, with Stern, right? They make a lot of games and they've expressed that they've had multiple different bands come up to them. But with a company like Barrels, they get a chance to like actually make those happen for those people. So I don't know. That's awesome. I don't really have much else to say besides everyone seems to be enjoying the game.
So that's Dungeon Crawler Carl, Ender's Game, Bon Jovi. Write in the comments which one you guys are going to buy.
Galactic Tank Force.
And Galactic Tank Force. Speaking of Galactic Tank Force, not a segue. You got to go to Comic-Con, yes. And I'm so jealous. Mm-hmm. I saw you on stream actually with Jack Danger.
Yeah, I joined
It's
Jack on
crazy.
stream for a little bit. That was really cool. I'm glad you texted me back. I like showed up for a bit and then some other guy showed up, started talking to him. And then I was like, okay, you know what? It's cool. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go back around do my thing. And then you texted me and you're like, Jack's looking for you. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I went and we talked about a bunch of fun stuff. I really enjoyed that time. So thank you, Jack, for letting me be with you on stream for a bit. And yeah, I took Comic Con as an opportunity to like talk about pinball to a lot of new people to pinball and people that are in pinball. I got a chance to talk with B from Kongs Are Us. I saw him on the first day and we played some pinball. He knows a lot about Transformers. So like
Mm,
I learned a lot about Transformers. So I'm still editing all
okay.
of my experience and my recap from San Diego Comic Con, but something should arrive. And I've been better about releasing content, but I'm about to be really busy for the next 5 weeks. So we'll see what comes out. But I got to hang out with B and I got to hang out with Erin Winnick Anthony. She's so cool. Erin is a science communicator, but she's also a pinball enthusiast. And you might recognize her as the girl that plays Labyrinth in Barrels of Fun's first game. But she's a pinball person. And
Oh, really?
yeah, she's in
Was
the
they were they
trailer.
in the they were in the
Yeah,
trailer?
yeah, she
That's
was in
cool.
the trailer. She plays
Yeah.
Labyrinth. And so I thought that was super cool. And she dressed up as Miss Frizzle and was
Mm.
like giving out space facts to people. And she was there for a bunch of different science things and Star Trek and stuff. So I went and did one of her little exhibit things and I got some patches and learned about science and I made a rocket. It was like really fun. Um, and I also got to hang out a little bit with Doug from Cool Toy
Cool
and
toy.
play some
My brother from another
Transformers.
mother.
Yeah, the other Smith, Mr.
The
and
other
Mr.
Smith.
Smith. Could make you guys a poster. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so we played some Transformers, got to hear his opinion on that, and then his opinion on Pokemon too, because if you haven't seen Doug's video on his Pokemon, he
Yeah.
has decked that Pokemon out. There's like, dude, man, Doug just does these super cool builds. I'm gonna say, like, I love watching when he's like souping up a game or
I
modding a
commented
game.
on it. I said, Doug, just stop it already and build your own game. You know you want to.
Yeah, I think I
Just
saw that.
stop messing with other people's IPs. Just do your own game.
Oh my god, I thought that was fun. I did see your comment on that. It was cool. At Comic Con, there was this moment I saw while as I was walking around the Stern lounge, like out off site, and there was all these little kids, barely tall enough on the machine, like looking at the glass. Like I could see some on their tiptoes trying to watch and look at the game as their one friend
Oh.
was playing and their hands were like out almost as wide as they could reach, flipping these flippers. And I just was like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh, they're paying
You
attention.
should have. You
Oh,
should have.
this is
Here's what
gonna
you,
this is gonna impact me.
Erica. You should have been like,
Yeah, yeah. I didn't have one. I would have got down. I would have been the stool. I would have been here, buddy. You need to reach. Let me just go ahead and just. Oh, but it
sorry.
was
Go ahead. You were
so
saying.
cute. I was like, oh, my ovaries. Uh, um, yeah, it was really adorable. And it was just fun. I played pinball also with one of my friends, Insatiable Blonde. She's a cosplayer. She's also one of my neighbors. I've known her longtime friend, and got to talk with her, her mom, and some of her cosplay friends about pinball. And that was really cool because they got to learn a lot. We played Pokemon and Transformers, so that'll be in my recap a bit too. But yeah, I just loved getting to play pinball with people. Gave out some stickers, just spreading pinball love. I just was like out there, being like pinball
That's
for
great.
all. It was fun.
That's
Bought
awesome.
a lot of posters. Bought more posters than I probably needed. So.
Oh, if you want to offload any of those posters, just let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I did
Um,
get a Dungeon Crawler Carl one, so maybe you want it.
yeah, but aren't you giving that away?
I'm giving away a comic. I'm gonna put a giveaway video together. I'll have that come
Yeah.
out. But I'm giving
Okay.
away a comic. But I did buy like a Dungeon Crawler Carl poster, so maybe
Okay.
I don't know, Manu. I also have a shirt for you that I got from Comic Con.
Yay!
So yeah, that was my Comic Con experience. It was pretty chill. It was like cool to see, and I did like talk to a handful of people about like what they think about pinball, and like do they recognize this being here, and yeah, some people were big Pokemon fans playing, and some people were big Transformers fans playing. There was one little kid that was in an Optimus Prime transforming suit, like he was like in these cardboard boxes, and when he was like
And then he would go
upright,
down?
yeah, and then when he would
Yeah.
go flat, he'd
I think
become
I've
a
seen
car.
that kid.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess there are multiple kids,
yeah,
but I've seen another kid do that kind of thing.
yeah.
It's really
But his
cute.
cosplay was totally built to do that, and he did that in front of the Transformers machine, and yeah, it was
Nice.
cool. I got to bug the Stern people a bit. I probably bugged them a bit too much, to be honest. So thank you guys for enduring me and all my yapping, all my yapping. But
Well, that's
yeah.
awesome.
And
I'm going to try to go next time.
Arcade Monsters. Oh my god, how could I forget?
Oh, don't forget Arcade Monsters.
I've already posted some walkthroughs of that, but holy poop. That place was so cool. We don't really curse on this podcast. I don't know. Or vodcast.
No, not really.
It's more of a vodcast. I don't go listen.
It's fine.
Yeah. But that place was so cool. Oh my god. I rewatched my video and I'm like, God, Erika, you're such a dork. You're just like, wow, wow, wow. So, but that's just maybe.
But the question is, do they have Multimorphic's new game, Poo 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 Poo, or whatever I call it?
They don't have the poo 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 poo. But they
I'm trying to do a callback to a thing I don't remember.
They're gonna make doo doo cockapoo poo.
Doo Doo Poo Poo. Yes. Do they have that game?
Oh, I need
Lead designer
like
Carl D'Angelo.
like an Ace Ventura game where with the legs having
Sure.
the spears in them.
If barrels were to do it, it'd be amazing. Trust me.
It would be so good.
It would rock.
Oh man, I know every company wants to just make their games rock and be awesome, you know? Yeah, Arcade Monsters was super cool. They had this collector's edition version of Sonic there, so I could watch the topper. They had the limited editions of like all sorts of games, the newest ones: Transformers, King Kong, Mandalorian, Jaws, John Wick. That place is insane. It's a $25 all you can play. So you paid $25 to get in, or maybe that was a San Diego special for the weekend or something. But I paid $25. I got in, and then all the games are on free play, and it's insane in there. Like, but pinball only lets you play one player at a time. Because I was trying to play Sonic, there was one guy like just like going playing Sonic, and I'm like walking around, and then I came back around. I was like, you know what? I just gotta ask him if I can have a turn in too, because this guy doesn't know. I thought that he was a pinball guy at first because he just like kept going, but then when I like went and started talking to him, I was like, hey man, could I get a chance to play too? He's like, oh yeah, like I just been here pressing these buttons, just trying to figure this out. And I was like, oh yeah, well this, and then I went and just pinball nerded on him, and I was like, give him my stickers, and I was like, here's some stickers you can learn about pinball from me. And we were learning Sonic together, but they only let you play one player at a time. So
come down to Frigo Watch. You'll get to play my Sonic.
yeah.
We have my Sonic at
Ooh,
Frigo Watch.
yeah, I gotta play your Sonic. Yeah. Does it go fast?
A lot of it does.
Yeah.
There's one issue Jersey Jack is still trying to work out.
I really like it. I really like Sonic.
Most of it does.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
I like it a lot. I think that it's like I'm a fan of Sonic a bit because my brothers, right? But yeah, it's fun. All these new pinball. I'm happy for new pinball. Congratulations to all the companies that go out there and keep this hobby freaking alive. Because it almost died at one point, and we just gotta just keep it there again.
Yeah.
All right, Manu, I know you're
All
getting
right.
sick of me.
I am never sick of you, but I
Well, that
think
makes
we
one of us.
well, that's up to you. I don't know.
I'm just kidding, Manu. I love
You're
you.
I
As a
love you
friend.
too. And all right.
Gotta let Karen know that I understand.
I didn't. Okay, I wasn't expecting more than just as a friend, but Erika, what? Put us out of here. You got
Take us out of
the
here. Well, thank you
the
guys.
end notes. Take us out of here. Good cop. Good cop. Take us out of here.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. We have been really enjoying just talking here and hearing from you guys. So yeah, if you want to give any comments out or have any things that you feel strongly about like us from this episode, feel free to like chat it up with us. We love these pinball discussions.
I get heated sometimes.
Can get pretty heated. And yeah, feel free. You can find me. I'm Erika at Erika's Pinball Journey. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and I have an account on Twitch. Am I really on there? A little bit. I try. I'm also on Facebook. And then we have the wonderful Manu. He also is on socials. You can find him streaming on Twitch, here on YouTube, or on Instagram, Facebook. And if you want to reach us, I do have a link to like my Beacons page, which has a lot more information about like our podcast. I've been trying to work on my link in bio to have a bunch of really great information for you guys, whether it's like where we're at, like I have where Manu works and does pinball like fixing stuff at Free Gold Watch, and then I do social media for a pinball arcade too, and yeah, just a bunch of fun stuff in there where we'll put our brand ambassador for our cookie dough link. So if you want to buy some cookie dough and support the channel, that'd be sick. We'll try it on the next one. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ciao.
Should I click? Oh, I didn't hit stop yet. Because what happened was,
what had happened
was what I did, what it is, what it do, what I don't. Manu, you know how I roll.
Stop. You were good for a little bit, and then
okay, I'll stop.